Good morning and welcome back. Down at the wood pile today. A lot of you have been bugging us to get a wood splitter and we finally got one. So I'm going to try it out today, try to get through a lot of this wood, at least cut in half. And yeah, we got a 6.5 ton Yardworks. We just got it used on Marketplace. So I'm excited to try it out. You guys have heard me say I get a sore back from splitting wood. So I'm excited to have this and try it out. I know Greg is pretty bummed out because he loves to split the wood. He wants to do it by hand until he can't, and I don't blame him. It's a good workout, but for me, it hurts. So this is going to be a huge help. So we're going to get set up. I just noticed that this doesn't have legs, so I'm going to have to kind of prop it up a little bit just so it's not on the ground too much. Got a power station and the chainsaw, and yeah, gonna get ready to go. Look at all this mud that was flung up by the tires. I did not expect that to happen. There's so much mud here right now. It was supposed to be sunny today. It looked like it was gonna burn off, but it hasn't. Oops. Which sucks. I was hoping that it would just be nice and warm in the sun today to get this done. The wheel's coming off of this. The chair for brakes is all muddy now. Oh my gosh. That sucks. The mud here is something else. We have a lot more clay than we used to. So this has a foot pedal, which is kind of cool. Keep the fingies out of the way. Look at that. It's not gonna reach the floor. That's stupid. Oh. I hope it's not broken. It's not doing anything.
It's not doing anything. Well, that ain't good.
It just went and then stopped.
Okay, so there should be a reset button on it.
Nebby, do you just have to go over the cords?
That's weird that that only goes right there too.
I know.
It's meant to be worked on the ground, eh?
It's kind of silly, isn't it?
If that's the case, it's meant to be worked on the ground. Then you don't have to lift up so high. Okay, so this turned off again.
Is it? There's no way it's more than 3,000 watts.
Oh, maybe.
It's not even a... It's just a... But it's not giving an error code, is it?
No. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Just turns on and then resets.
Nebby, get out of here, man. Turn you into a piece of firewood.
Yeah, that's weird. The weird thing to me is that it just starts running all of a sudden. Okay, so press the AC and press it on again. Okay. Just fucking...
That sounds like a messed up motor to me.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
The way it does that.
Either that or it's just not getting the right... maybe the the power is not strong enough.
It's 3,000 watts though.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get the generator and see if it likes that better.
I guess so.
Overloaded lamp. So it already overloaded it.
Yeah, it just spun around a quarter of an inch. What is this doing?
It needs some oil. It's like, and sometimes when it sits for a while, it does this. Just let it run for a couple seconds. It's working.
How many watts is this damn thing?
A lot.
What the hell?
And then it overloaded. But it was moving, wasn't it? It's like
Yeah.
Hear the difference?
What?
It hasn't moved in a while. That's why there's so much resistance because it's been sitting for so long. I don't know if it's like it just needs to be woken up. It is starting to go faster though. There we go.
What the hell?
Now we might be able to run it on the power station.
Yeah. Because that's a 7,000 watt surge.
Yeah, but that's a huge amount of power that was just trying to supply it with. It's a little different when it comes with surge. I'm not sure it's supposed to be that loud, but like the smaller wood better, eh? Because it's not really set up for humongous rounds.
Scares the goats.
Well, it's a headphone kind of day.
Yeah.
And this.
Yeah.
You better get out of here next.
You're next.
You'll be chopping your head off in here.
It's just because it's funky.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going a little bit faster now.
There.
We'll just keep them all the night timers.
Yeah.
It's spruce anyway.
I have no problem cutting the little pieces too.
Oh yeah. Just bucking open the big ones. Hey. You gotta get some mud flaps on that quad.
Yeah. I don't want to bury all the fur though. Or do I?
All the good stuff?
Yeah.
Whatever.
This poor tree's just trying to live its life.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna live its life. Now every season, how many years have we been on YouTube? Like 7. Every season that comes into the winter when we're doing firewood, you guys have been like, you need to get a firewood splitter, a wood splitter. And I've always said, I am the wood splitter. So this year I'm not the wood splitter. This thing works great. It works good. It's good. But I guarantee you next year, when this is better, I'll be swinging an axe. Promise.
It's way faster when you do it.
It's way faster by swinging an axe. I mean, this is a lot easier on the body, but I just love...
Well, on your body.
Well, I just love it, so...
My back still hurts from this.
Don't get used to us using this tool.
We are in a shoulder season where some days are cold and others are surprisingly warm. Managing the temperature in the cabin with an old but reliable method, the wood stove, is sometimes a little bit more effort than we would like. A longtime sponsor of our channel, Dreo, reached out and asked if we wanted to try out their new whole room heater 714, and here we have it. This heater has a 458% longer reach due to its 3D oscillation. It moves 60 degrees vertical and 90 degrees horizontally, erasing cold areas in the room by providing direct heat in all directions. This whole room heater has a powerful fan that blows the heat at 12 feet per second. Even though it's designed for a small or medium-sized room, we've actually been able to keep the temperature really comfortable in the cabin when we don't have the wood stove going. This whole room heater starts blasting heat within 2 seconds of being turned on with its hyperamic technology, keeping efficiency at a maximum. Dreo has increased the heating element size by 143%, which means you'll be hitting your desired temperature 33% faster, using nearly half the power compared with other brands, slashing your energy usage. Dreo sent us 2 of these units, which we will be relying on in some very important ways. For instance, our power shed holds expensive and temperature sensitive batteries that need to be above freezing to avoid failure. Dreo has an eco mode, making it a very power efficient way to keep that room the perfect temperature, even when the weather outside is deadly cold. All we have to do is set the temperature on eco mode, The fan speed and heating power will fluctuate just enough to keep the desired temperature, what we have it set to. No fluctuation of power and heat, just constant and controlled. Another usage we are going to experiment with is keeping the crawl space above freezing when the winter temps become unforgivingly Canadian. All of our water lines are exposed under the cabin, so if the radiant heat of our wood stove doesn't cut it, the Dreo whole room heater will be there to save the day. For now, we use it in our cabin to keep it nice and comfortable when the wood stove isn't burning, and we still get to wake up to a nice warm home. Dreo didn't forget the importance of safety in the heater as well. We can sleep well knowing that the heater has 8 layers of protection from a fireproof construction, a thermal limiter of 158 degrees Fahrenheit, shutting off the unit if it exceeds that temperature, to tip over protection. We didn't move to the middle of nowhere to have to deal with noise all the time, so we were pleasantly surprised to learn that the Dreo has a library silent 34 decibel hyper-silent DC motor quietly working while we are sleeping. So if you are someone who needs an extra boost in a room for heating this winter, or like to keep it warm like Mexico under your desk, check this heater out. Life is too short to be uncomfortable in the winter when a whole room heater is such an easy solution. This winter, choose Dreo, the #1 space heater brand on Amazon US, for 2 consecutive years. Dreo is offering some Black Friday discounts of up to 50% off if you use our link down in the description. We've also got a code, OffGrid22, which is going to get you an additional 22% off. And a big thank you to Dreo for sponsoring today's video. All right, Greg is going in to get his bandage changed, so I'm going to get this trailer loaded with on the tractor and then take that up. We're not going to stack any of the firewood this year. We're just throwing it in a pile. All right, I'm going to get started. This pile of wood is still pretty big, so I think we have enough wood for the winter, which is good. I don't know if you guys want to be there. Watch out, Nebs! You guys just gonna stay there, I guess? Watch out! Nebby, get out of there, man! Watch out, Nebs! Come on! All right, I'm up at the cabin now. I just saw an owl on top of a tree down there. All right, gotta get this wood unloaded. Okay, watch out. All right, got a bunch of wood stacked, ready to go. I'm gonna throw a piece of plastic over it to try and keep it a little bit dry, but this should keep us going for a little while, I think. Maybe till January. We aren't really using that much wood right now because the cabin warms up from the sun. Whenever the sun shines in the cabin, it's just warm in there. So we just let the fire go out during the day, and we really just have to light it right before bed. Even then it's kind of too warm for the fire, but we do it so that it doesn't get cold. So yeah, happy about having this ready to go. Our neighbor did bring us 2 loads of firewood, which we are so grateful for, kind of in the thick of all the injury stuff. So that really was such a nice relief, but now we're good to go for a while. I think this is all I'm gonna do for now, and maybe in a month or so we can do another round of firewood, but we're gonna be warm. No need to worry. You wanna get out of the rain? You're looking at me like you wanna go inside. That's all we got. Oops, sorry, Boo.